What retail apocalypse? These 10 brands prove that physical stores will still be important in 2022. We could write essays about the beating that retail has suffered over the past decade. But not today. Right now, we're here to focus on the positives, and lucky for us, there are plenty. Take Placer.ai's list of top 10 retail brands to watch in 2022. For example, the list highlights innovative brands that are also currently growing their retail footprints. But that doesn't necessarily mean just physical space. As a rundown of the list shows, brick-and-mortar expansion goes foot in hand with promising economics and rising business prominence. Nearly half of the companies on the list IPO'd just last year, to varying degrees of success. Dutch Bros, Coffee, Warby Parker, Allbirds, and Our House. Those are listed in order of earliest debut, which is almost also the list in order of descending stock market performance. Dutch Bros, an Oregon-born, cult favorite Starbucks rival, has gained an impressive 34% on the New York Stock Exchange since it rang the bell in September. Placer.ai is particularly excited about Dutch Bros' status as the third largest coffee chain in the country. Its per-store sales numbers, which top those of both bigger chains, and its 50% increase in foot traffic despite the pandemic. It also commends Dutch Bros' move to open more company-owned locations rather than franchised locations, which advantages it from both capital and brand integrity standpoints. That's the same tack taken by another company on the list, Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, which is planning to grow its crop of stores by roughly 15% this year. Cane's has already sped ahead of the curve by installing multi-lane drive-throughs at some locations, which is expected to become industry standard in the coming years. Two more of the companies are gearing up for IPOs in 2022, according to media reports. GoPuff and Blink Fitness. GoPuff, a digital, on-demand snack and drink delivery startup, saw a sales boom during the pandemic shutdowns, and is expected to be one of the biggest flotations this year. Meanwhile, Blink, the Equinox Gym's more humble sibling, will likely ride the wave of its parents' rumored SPAC merger. The list also includes several legacy companies that are reinventing themselves in various ways. Burlington, which is downsizing its signature bargain warehouses. Kohl's, which is opening Sephora mini stores. And Dollar General, which has created a new format called Pop Shelf, targeting wealthy, suburban, millennial shoppers. Given Placer.ai's focus on physical spaces, it's natural that the list honors Warby Parker and Allbirds, a couple of once proudly DTC companies that jumped to brick and mortar. However, it's also worth noting that there are many innovations happening in retail that don't involve mapping more locations, like smart shopping carts, touchless cashiers, and live streaming sales events. For example, for Placer.ai's full list, click here.